kind of what you've been looking for when you're down?
Yeah, I've never doubted. I think we haven't been down a lot. We've only had, I think, 3 games this year. We've had double-digit deficits, and so I don't doubt that our team was going to, at some point in postseason, you're going to have not everything go right. But I loved the response. I thought it was very nice to see us get offensive rebounds at the end of the game and make plays, especially when we didn't do it against Purdue. But I thought we stepped up and made free throws. I thought that defensively, Coleman had a huge block. I thought we made big plays, but it's nice to see.
Brett, just Coleman having that final 2 minutes, what stood out to you most about that?
He was the best player on the court. Coleman defensively is elite, and when he's motored up and playing, he was not just. And it was about winning. A lot of Coleman stuff is because he's competitive, and Coleman hates to lose. But those plays were elite. The offensive rebounds, the defensive plays, it's nice to see a senior do that.
Not the smoothest game offensively. Do you think the 4-day layoff impacted that at all?
No, I think we missed layups. I mean, you probably count the number of layups we missed in the paint. I think the thing I'm most frustrated with is we turned down 15 threes tonight. And, those are shots we have to take. But Ty was huge. We did a nice job of finding him. Marcus will never have another game like that where it was just, point blank layups. But again, we found a way, throw the ball to Dane, and I thought TJ was TJ. He was terrific.
Dane said this obviously meant a lot to him to be here. What did you get a sense from him about the opportunity to be here and play and have that moment?
It was never about that for me. I think it's Dane, who Dane is. I think Dane's an extremely hardworking guy who shows up every day and does his job. And whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is that he has to do to help us win, he's going to do that. And they single covered. We felt like today we could have some success doing that. He went right through Akpara's chest, put a lot of. I think he fouled him out. And Dane on the block is a problem, and today was a great day to utilize that. It's basically in replacing Marcus, having a tough day shooting.
What's he done to kind of force your hand to play him like 20 minutes, and especially?
He's just being aggressive on the defensive end and rebounding. When Dane rebounds, he's dominant. He's a guy that can go snatch rebounds above the rim. He's imposing with his physicality. I think his ability to rim run offensively, all that plays into it, and it's we have to be careful when we get stagnant. It's because we don't have enough shooting around it, and that's one of the real challenges that we've had.
Dane said he watched the first game against Ohio State last night, and he noticed he was too much finesse and not enough power. What was making that realization and putting it to use? What they say about his approach?
Yeah, he studies, he cares. It's like we told him that he took one left-handed jump hook, kind of fading away, and we said, "There's no need for that." You'd say, "Yeah, he can make that, but they're going to give you the front of the rim. Just get there, and disciplined enough to do it, cared enough to watch the film." It's what we've been talking about in practice. Dane Deja, when he powers the basketball to the front of the rim, is extremely hard to guard, and my hat's off to him.
Do you leave relieved tonight? You won? Do you leave frustrated you didn't play better? How do you leave tonight?
Happy. Winning's hard. Postseason's monster. That's a team that's playing as well as anybody in the country. They had the number 1 defense in those 6 or 7 games coming in, man, it's we'll go back and spend a little time watching the film, but most importantly, we're happy, man. We didn't play very well and found a way to win, and man, when you can move on, that's what you want to do this time of year.
I know you typically don't call a lot of plays for Terrence. He gets it on his own usually. Were there some stretches where he wasn't getting the ball, where you felt you had to dial up some stuff for him?
Yeah, we've put him in a lot. We put him in some zoom actions, and had to get the ball to him late. He unfortunately missed a layup that he normally makes, but you want the ball in his hand because he's a good free throw shooter, and especially when you're in the bonus, you want to get the ball downhill, and with the new charge block rule, it's hard to take a charge on him.
Did you see the poise you wanted down the stretch? It feels like older group, postseason. That's kind of what you had in mind, right?
Yeah, and it was once our energy started to match and our enthusiasm, we made that run, and our timeout huddle got alive, and once we started to feel that, then it was the poise and patience, and we basically got what we wanted on the offensive end, and we defensively made stops when we needed to.
What was your message at that timeout, Brad, beginning of the second half?
Play hard. Just simply play hard. Play with enough passion that you act like you care. And it was guys standing up. It was in their defensive stances. We caved on a screen time, made a great effort play to get an offensive rebound and put back. And I called the timeout just simply so the other guys would match that. I mean, what were we doing? And it wasn't X's and O's. It wasn't anything we needed to do. It's just simply guard the ball, play hard, and defensive rebound, and play like you want to win. And so we responded. It was kind of mediocre response, but I thought we made another mass substitution, and I thought those guys came in and did a great job as well.
You went on a 4 or 5 minute scoring drought.